Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back. Welcome. How are you doing? How are we? We're good? Cool. Applications for the spring season of the Disney College program have opened up. They've been open for about a week now, I think. And I have seen so many people asking questions about what should I bring for my college program? What should I prepare for my college program? Stuff like that, especially since there's not a lot about it at Flamingo Crossings because my program is the first program to have ever lived here. So I just want to make a quick little video chatting with you guys, anyone who's watching, about what you should bring and what you will be provided with at your apartment here at Flamingo Crossings. So to start off, just a little FYI, I'm completely winging this. This is off the top of my head. So sorry for whatever tangents I go on. What you are provided with. When you arrive here, in your kitchen, you will have 2 pots, a small one and about a medium-sized one, and then a larger, it's a pot. I was trying to think of another name for it. It's a pot, like something you would cook like a lot of soup in. That is the worst description I could have given for it. I'm so sorry for that. So 3 pots, a really small, a medium, and a large. Let's call it that. And you will have a pan, kind of frying pan, kind of not a frying pan. You will be provided with 8 of everything else in your kitchen. So 8 bowls, 8 plates, 8 cups. I know I'm saying 8, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm being honest. So I'm pretty sure it's 8. I just counted, so I think it's 8 unless we have a different number. So 8 bowls, 8 plates, 8 cups, and then 8 of each silverware, spoons, knives, forks. It is just butter knives though. There are no like sharp cutting knives or kitchen knives or anything like that. So that is the first thing that you are probably going to have to get for yourself is sharper knives, because we are adults and we know how to use big knives. We know how to use big kid stuff. So if you're planning on having like meat or anything besides bread, really, you're gonna need to get some kitchen knives. On the similar note, you're gonna need a pair of kitchen scissors or just scissors in general. Those are not provided for us. Back to the pans, the pots and pans. We do not have any cookie sheets, like baking sheets. So that's probably something that you're gonna wanna get for yourself. Very useful for like chicken nuggets and like cookies or anything like that. Definitely want to get one of those. A colander or strainer, that is not provided, so you're gonna want to get one of those for pasta, because let me tell you, I eat so much pasta here. It is like my main food is pasta, so you're gonna want a strainer or colander. Definitely helpful. Honestly, I would also suggest getting a couple extra plates and cups. My roommates and I all have a couple of extra things that we use. I have a couple of coffee mugs, a couple of my roommates have coffee mugs. If you are a coffee drinker, obviously that's something that you're gonna want. If you drink hot coffee, bring like a Keurig or something. That is not provided. Oh, another thing that is not provided, a toaster. We have yet to get one, which if you know me, that is a problem because I eat toast all the time. I love toast, so kind of shocked that I haven't gotten a toaster yet. But if you are a toaster, get a toaster. That is not provided. Okay, so things that you're gonna need for your bathroom. You are going to need to get your own toilet paper. We are not provided with toilet paper. It's an apartment. You're not provided with things like that. Definitely suggest getting a big like bulk pack, like you're preparing for like the end of the world or something. That way you don't need to worry about running out. Definitely stock up on toilet paper. The cabinet in the bathroom is so big, so you can fit a lot in there, and then you can still have shelves for personal items. Like, ladies, we need our stuff, you know? I'm just gonna say it, you need pads and tampons. You're gonna need them. Stock up on them. That's another thing. Stock up on them at the beginning so you don't need to be running to the store or panicking if you run out. You're going to need to get your shampoo and your conditioner and your body wash, all of that fun shower stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna get into what you're probably going to want to bring with you to the program. So that is gonna be your stuff like decorations, accessories, stuff that you're gonna want. I don't know any other examples. My first and biggest recommendation is a nice backpack. I am the type of person that I carry my backpack with me every single place that I go. I always have everything that you could ever need in my backpack. I take this backpack to work with me, I take it to the parks with me, I take it to the grocery store with me. So I have this backpack. It's the, are you ready for me to pronounce this? Are you so ready? Fjallravenkanken. I have this one. It's the dark gray one. This thing holds so much, and it's lightweight. It's not heavy. It's so. I will do something at some point that goes over like what I bring with me to the parks and to work. I'll probably do a separate video for that. I'm not sure where that accent came from. Hello. Anyway, this is a fuel rod. You see it? It's a fuel rod. You can get these in the parks. You can get them at Disney Springs. You can get them literally so many places in the world. They are so useful. So, $30 for the first time purchase. And you get this little case that has a couple of different charging cords and the actual fuel rod charger. And then when this dies, which mine is dead right now, I just got cut off, so kind of rude. Anyways, my fuel rod is dead, so I need to exchange it soon. But you go to a fuel rod kiosk anywhere. They have them at, I'm pretty sure there's one in every park, and they have them at a lot of the resorts, and there is one in Disney Springs. Most fuel rod places are free to exchange. There are a couple that I know of that aren't, but those ones are not at Disney. But you tap that you need to exchange, you pop this in the slot, and it brings you out a new one that is fully charged. So that is something that you're going to want, is a portable charger for when you're at the parks. When you are at work, you are just going to want to have that so that your phone is always charged. Because even if you think your phone is going to stay charged, it's probably not. Especially, I think I learned that mine tends to die while I'm at work because it's hot and it's heating up in my pocket all day. And then it's at like 20% by the time I leave. So you're definitely gonna want that. Another thing that you're gonna wanna bring with you, this is so good for bus rides to work, bus rides to the park, especially if you're in a 2x2, watching movies, videos, headphones. Bring headphones. Please do not be one of those people in the break room that listens to music or videos or phone calls without headphones. I think everybody who's currently on the program can tell you that there are people that do that a lot. So I have these headphones. They are fake AirPods from Target. They're like the Heyday brand, I believe. I think they were like 40 bucks. They work really well. They look like AirPods, but they are not as expensive as AirPods. And they work just as good. So get yourself some headphones. Onto things that are less of a necessity, but more of just that you're probably gonna want them. Decorations, yay. Bring a lot of decorations. Not a lot. Your space isn't too big. You don't have that much space to decorate, but also you want to make it feel homey. My biggest suggestion is bringing decorations that you have in your bedroom at home, wherever you're currently living. That way your room here feels like a home. So I had this gallery wall up in my bedroom in my Tampa apartment. I brought it here with me so that it feels a little bit like home. I have things here. I have vines and lights here. These pillows are from home. Like, I have stuff from home. So that is a huge thing that I can tell you, is you're gonna want your space to feel homey, because when you get home from work, all you want to do is curl up and be comfortable. And if you don't decorate your space to feel like your own, you're probably not truly going to be comfortable. You might fall asleep and like be comfy, but you're not going to be like comfortable, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This isn't something that you're necessarily going to need, or maybe not everybody's going to want either. I have a journal. I got it at Cast Connections. I've showed it in another video, but this is my journal that I write magical moments in, stuff that I'm gonna want to remember. This is something that I so highly suggest bringing or getting for your program, because there's a lot of stuff that happens. Sometimes it'll be something really little in your day that you just want to remember, and it's so helpful to just write it down, because the next day, if you have another long work day, you're not going to remember it, and then you're going through the journal and you're like, oh yeah, that happened. Especially if you're working 8, 9, 10-hour shifts. Like, sometimes the days kind of muddle together, so I so suggest doing this. I have a bunch of stuff written down already. Like, it is just, I think it's gonna be really fun to look back and read this. So, another thing that you don't necessarily need, but might want, I have a disposable camera, that way I can take pictures with it. I'm trying to be good about it. I keep forgetting though, and just take pictures with it, and so that way at the end of my program I can get them developed and have those memories resurface. This is the one that, it's a Kodak. Yeah, right, take a picture of me with a Kodak. Pitbull. Anyways, I bought this at Art of Animation in the gift shop. This was my first purchase with my Cast discounts. Just because I literally looked at every single store that I had been to for a disposable camera and could not find one. I looked at Publix, I looked at Walmart, Target, like I just could not find one. So one day I was at Art of Animation and I finally found one. So definitely suggest that. Again, it might not be for everyone. Another thing that I'm gonna suggest you bring is a comfy pair of shoes. Obviously, a lot of roles, including my own, have company provided shoes that you are encouraged, if not required, to wear for work. I'm going to give you the big piece of advice to treat your feet with kindness and wear comfy shoes anytime that you are not working. My go-to is my Crocs. I think Crocs are so comfy and they're functional, and I love wearing them to the parks. Like, I think they're super comfy for that. They're good for just walking around Flamingo. Just be nice to your feet. Do not wear uncomfortable shoes when you're not working, because you're gonna hate yourself if you do. because oh boy, those company provided shoes can be pretty uncomfortable. Let's talk about clothes and what you should bring for clothes. Especially if you are arriving. I know that the earliest arrival date for the new term is like October, I believe, which, whoa, crazy early, guys. You're like almost here, whoa. Winter clothes for Florida. Bring some sweatshirts. You're gonna want them and you're gonna regret it if you don't have at least a couple of sweatshirts. Bring like maybe one heavier sweatshirt and one like lightweight one. Like this one's pretty lightweight. Sometimes at night, randomly from like October to February in Florida, we get days that are like 50 degrees. You're gonna want a sweatshirt. You're also gonna want a couple pairs of like jeans or leggings or pants. And maybe like one light-ish medium weight jacket, which I just realized that I do not have it with me. It's in Tampa. I'm going home in a couple days, so I'll grab it then. But you're gonna want at least one jacket-ish, and then a couple of sweatshirts, because even though it is Florida, do not be fooled by the illusion that it is always warm and sunny, because that is not true. And also bring rain jackets, because it is not always sunny. It is oftentimes not sunny. We may be the Sunshine State, but we sure do have a lot of rain, especially this time of year. It rains probably once a day. Sometimes it's for 10 minutes, sometimes it's for 3 hours. So definitely have at least one rain jacket. Make sure you have an umbrella. Sometimes umbrellas are not effective in Florida rain. They just don't work as the rain is sideways, but it's good to have one, you know? I feel like this is probably the worst video ever for learning what you should bring to your Disney college program, because I've just been kind of going off on tangents and thinking of random things. So hopefully I can edit it down to be useful. If not, so sorry. Like I said earlier, I am going to make a video at some point in the coming days, weeks, probably more likely to say weeks, where I talk about what I bring with me to the parks in my backpack, what I bring with me to work in my backpack, stuff like that. That I want to make that video. It's been in my brain for a while now. I definitely want to make that video because I feel like that's kind of helpful. So stay tuned for that. Not really sure how long it'll take me to make it, but it'll happen someday. Obviously stay tuned for a couple more vlogs. Not a couple more, I'm gonna try to keep making more. I'm slowly getting into a swing of things here with work and such. So stay tuned for vlogs from the parks, from resorts. I want to do a bunch of resort hopping vlogs too, because I love going to resorts. So stay tuned for that stuff. I do have a video that I'm currently editing with a day in my life for work. It's gonna be really short. I also don't know if it's gonna be posted before or after this video, so it may already exist. It may not. You'll find out, and so will I. And then I am also gonna do a video that's probably like a day of my life on the college program on a day off, where I'm like running errands and stuff, like going to the grocery store, going to Target, stuff like that, and then maybe I'll go to like a park or something. That is probably it for this video. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. Hopefully this was helpful to some degree. If not, I am so sorry. But thank you for sticking around anyways, because hey, you're still here if you're hearing this. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. I never know how to end videos. I will. See you next time. That was weird. Bye.